Hey there. So today I am located in the Heber Valley. Yes, the Heber Valley. It is located about 20 minutes south of Park City, Utah. And this Heber Valley is one I've actually been coming to the Heber Valley for over 20 years now. And over the years, it's been so fun to just really see it grow and see it develop, but still have that real nice small town charm. So today I'm going to be walking you through some of the pros and cons of actually living here in Heber, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living in the Salt Lake City, Utah area. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every week we drop a new video. I hear from people like you all the time who are looking to move, who are looking to relocate, buy, or sell property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and my team and I would love to chat with you and see how we can help you out. So like I said, today I am located right in the Heber Valley. I am in Heber City, which again is located just about 20 minutes south of Park City. You can see behind me, we're gonna hop right into some of the pros and cons, but honestly, if you like this, a lot of open space, a lot of farmland, there's a lot of equestrian, there's a lot of stuff like that here in Heber. And like I said, just a lot of open space. That is a major pro for people moving here to Heber, is simply just the open space, the open land, the farmland. It feels like you're out in the country, but I'm literally, 5 minutes from Main Street. So number one is just that, the open space, the beautiful land, the scenery, which brings me right into number two, which really is the scenery. Where we're situated here in the Heber Valley, you've got views of Mount Timpanogos right to the west. The east, you've got, really mountains just surrounding this whole area here. Like I said, many of the properties here in Heber, you've got views of Deer Valley, and I'm not sure if you've heard, but Deer Valley is expanding. There's a part where it's called the Mayflower Ski Resort. Deer Valley is actually acquired that part too, and is going to be managing that. So Deer Valley is going to be the third largest ski resort in North America. So that is big news that is coming. So you are literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from Deer Valley. The views, the scenery, everything here is amazing. So number three, moving right into pros, is the small town charm. Yes, the small town charm that you are going to see and feel here in Heber. Many people I know that have moved here are like, Mariah, I really want to slow things down a bit. We have been in the city, we've been in the hustle and the bustle and everything, and now we're really we want more space, we want the beautiful views, and we want the small town charm. Well, you will certainly have that small town charm here. Just down Main Street, you see a lot of the antique brick buildings. You see a lot of the little flower baskets that are hanging on many of the signposts throughout the city. You've got the parades, you've got the family friendly, you've got all those different things. You've got parks right down on Main Street that bring a lot of people in. So you will see and you will feel that small town charm here in Heber. Number four, another reason that a lot of people like moving here to Heber, we talked about the space, we talked about the gorgeous views, we talked about, really just having that small town charm. Another reason is a lot of people who love skiing, that love the outdoors, are drawn here simply because there are so many outdoor activities to do here in Heber and the surrounding areas. So if you are into boating, there is the Jordanelle Reservoir that is so close by, along with many other. You've got Deer Creek Reservoir that is located nearby too. So if you are into boating, paddle boarding, if you are into fly fishing, if you're into fishing, if you are into any of those water sports, Heber has a lot in the way of that. If you are into hiking, walking, biking, there are trails all over the place that people are riding their bikes. There are a lot of paved trails. There are a lot of, if you are into mountain biking, there are a lot of mountain biking trails around. If you are into equestrian, many properties here in Heber, depending on where it is, actually have animal rights, which you are actually able to have animals on your property, which is unusual for some other places. But you can have your horses right on your own property, depending on the lot, depending on the area and all of that. So equestrian is another big one. And obviously, we are located so close to Park City, Utah. So if you are, in this really spring, summer, fall, whatever, but wintertime, Deer Valley, Park City, the canyons, all of those resorts that are right in Park City, you are literally like 15, 20 minutes from there. And I know a lot of locals that will get the locals pass and they go skiing multiple times a week. Many of the communities here in Heber also have buses that will, drive you to and from there too. There's also an area in Deer Valley. There's a gondola that will take you, can park at the bottom and the gondola will take you up and over and you can ski over there too. So just a lot of options in the way of sports, in the way of recreation, and then really convenience. Many people like being here in Heber too, simply because of the convenience. You are about 50 minutes, yes, 50 minutes away from the Salt Lake International Airport, which a lot of people who live out here, they like the small town charm. They like being away from everything, but literally you're less than an hour away from the airport. So if you are wanting to catch a flight to here or there, or you travel for work or whatever that is, you are still close enough. You are still within an hour of an international airport. So that just the convenience factor for many of where it is located is definitely a pro for many. Now, moving right into some of the cons. Some of the cons of living here, again, Heber is not for everyone. And I tell this when some people are like, oh, I'm thinking about making a move to Heber. I'm like, awesome. Heber is fantastic. I have been coming to Heber, like I said, for over 20 years. My family and I are actually building a house here in Heber. So we love Heber. My in-laws have a house here. We really, really, really love Heber. However, there are some things to know. Number one is Heber gets a lot colder than over on like the Salt Lake City area. So we call this over here in Heber the Wasatch Back, and it is going to be typically about 10 degrees cooler here than it is over in the Salt Lake City area. So over in Salt Lake City, that over there about 10 degrees hotter. This over here is going to be cooler. So in the wintertime, you're going to see a lot more snow here than you will usually over in Salt Lake. So just the climate factor alone, I know, some people are like, oh, you know what? It doesn't matter to me. Like more snow, the better. I'm super fine with that. Great. If you don't mind it being a little bit colder, but which means in the summertime too, the summertime is going to be a little bit cooler here too. So on those hot summer days, it's going to be usually about 10 degrees cooler here than it will over on that side too. Again, some people love that. Some people are like, oh, great. I'll take the cooler. I'll take the whatever. But just know that going in, usually you're going to have more snow and usually it's going to be a little bit cooler. A second con to living here in Heber is really just the shopping, the restaurants, all of that kind of thing. We do not have a Costco here. You do not have like a Sam's Club. There are not a lot of, in the way of, you don't have a shopping mall here or anything like that. So the nearest shopping there, you've got options for sure. And here in Heber, you've got your Smiths, and actually they're making they're making one of the largest Smiths here, which is a grocery store, and it's going to have everything. But they do have a Smith's here right now. They've got like a Natural Grocers, they've got a Walmart, they've got some of those different things. But in terms of like a Target, a Costco, a Sam's Club, a mall, they do not have that here. In Park City, they've got more mall like they on Main Street there. They've got some great shopping, with different, higher end designers. You've got Lululemon, you've got some of those different things that are right downtown there. However, here in Heber, the shopping is more limited. Same thing goes for entertainment purposes, if you are wanting to go to the movies. Here in Heber, they have a small, small little movie theater. The next biggest one is going to be in Park City. So in terms of shopping, in terms of entertainment, again, like I said, a lot of people who move here, they like the small town charm. They like the small feel. They like it not being really big. Over the years, it has become a lot more developed. So would I be surprised if Target comes in or some other kind of shopping complex? It wouldn't surprise me, just because over the years, we've seen it grow so much here. But you're not, in the terms of, entertainment and that, you're not going to see as much of that here in Heber. Number 3, this one goes along with accessibility. Yes, so if you are looking at getting to some of those different things, usually you are going to be going through Provo Canyon, and Provo Canyon is located on the south end of Heber City, and it's actually a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous drive. But during the winter time, it can get a little bit slow. It can get, they usually keep the roads fairly clear, but just know it can get slow through that canyon. And then the same thing, if you are going towards Salt Lake City, you are going to be going down Parley's Canyon. And that is another one that can get slippery, that can get icy. There's a lot of accidents that happen on that Parley's Canyon. So a lot of times if there's a big storm and you're able to stay home, that is great, because the accessibility of getting either to Provo, which has Costco, which has, a lot of, has the malls and stuff like that there, you are, having to get through there or having to go down Parley's Canyon, those can be congested and they can also be a little bit dangerous in the wintertime. So those are some of the main pros and cons of living here in Heber. Like I mentioned, a lot of people that love living here, they want the small town charm, they want the natural beauty, they want the open space, the outdoor recreation, the convenience to get to all the outdoor recreation. However, some of the cons, it's going to be a little bit chillier. You are not going to have as much in the way of shopping and restaurants and those type of things. And then really that convenience factor of getting to Provo, getting to, into Salt Lake can be a little bit trickier, especially in the winter time. So again, hopefully this gives you a little idea of some of those different things. And if you are thinking about making a move out here to Heber City or anywhere in the Heber Valley, even in Salt Lake, my team and I hear from people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we would absolutely love to chat with you and see how we can help you out. Take care, and wishing you a fabulous day. Bye.